Hey guys, it's Marjay Baby, and I'm back with another one. Okay, y'all. I know you're like, damn, your room is little. Yeah, I'm in my apartment at school. And you're like, oh yeah, it's winter break. Yeah, but because I live in an apartment, I get to stay on campus. And I also work where I live at. So I'm just here while I'm working. But I really want to go back home because I really don't like the city that I'm in. But it's only 25 minutes away from my house. So it don't matter. So yeah, I got my nails done. Period. I'm gonna pose so I can have a cute a cute little, no, hold on. But hold on, I'm gonna be like, okay, there we go. So as you can see by the title, I'm gonna be talking about a touchy subject, but it's not touchy no more because I don't care. But I just want to give a story time because I ain't getting a story time in a minute. And like I told y'all, I'm trying to be active. So I'm not gonna edit this video because it's gonna be real raw, uncut, you know. So with that being said, I'm gonna get started. So this is story time about how I found out I got cheated on by someone I call my boyfriend. Are you serious? Yes. Okay. So anyways, y'all, this is how it happened. So it is December 2021. Today is the 29th. The year's gonna end. Let's go. So I'm gonna give y'all a backstory and then I'm gonna tell you about how I got cheated on. So the person that I was with him for like 8 months, and I broke up with him December 31st. December 3/1 of last year. So you're like, girl, damn, it's gonna be a year. Yeah, baby, I can't wait. Cause like for me, I feel like once it's a year mark, it's like I'm officially over that chapter of my life. You know what I mean? I've been over that chapter of my life, but it's like it'll officially, like, I don't know how to describe it. It's like removed. So it is the 31st of the year, and y'all know New Year's Day is the next. So he lived in a different city. Took 3 hours to get here. So he was coming down here for the New Year's anyways, chill with his homeboys, chill whatever, chill with me. So my best friend brought him over because he doesn't have a car. Yeah. And my best friend brought him over because we all went to school together. So they used to actually be best friends before me and her were best friends. But that's a different story because they're not best friends no more. The F. Yeah. So, anyways, my bestie's actually in that picture thing over there. I'll show y'all later. So, I am a smoker. So we were about to smoke. We were rolling up. And I was sitting like right here, and he was sitting over here, and my bestie was over there. So he's rolling up, she's rolling up. I'm on my phone just chilling on TikTok. So then I get a message. And like I scroll down and the number looked familiar, but I couldn't tell whose number it was because it wasn't a saved number. But when I have someone's number, I'm someone who remembers numbers. So even if it's not saved, I'm like, okay, this is so-and-so's number. This is so-and-so's number. You know what I mean? Like numbers like click in my head. So I look at the message and it said, do you and I'll just give a name. Do you and Christopher still talk or go out? And I looked at the message because I'm like, what do you mean? Do we still go out? Why are you asking me that? And this used to be somebody that I was cool with. And so like, that's why I said I have their number. I remember their number. And this is also someone he used to talk to. So I'm like, why is she asking me if we still go out? That's really suspicious, really weird. It's giving, you cheated on me. Before she even tell me. But I mean, because come on now. Why is she texting me, asking me if we still go out? And me and her not cool, and you supposedly not cool with her. It's not adding up at all. And I know you're like, bitch, your hair looks flat off. I know they do. They do. And I don't care. So, like I said, I looked at the message and I remember whose number it was. And I'm like, So I took my phone and I set the phone right in front of him while he's rolling up. And I said, read this. He reads it. He looks at me and then he tries to get up. And I look at him. I'm like, where are you going? And he looked at me. He was like, I'm finna leave. I said, no, you're not leaving. I said, she texted me. You're not leaving. She texted me. I didn't text her. He said, oh. Oh? What do you mean, oh? You wasn't finna leave to begin with, because you're finna explain this, mister. You're finna explain this, because I'm confused. Well, what is she asking me? So I text her back. I did. I text her back. I said, because me and him were taking a break at the moment, but we were technically still together. We were still doing everything relationship-wise. We said that we were getting back together. We said that we were together. We even said that we're not talking to no one else. We're not going to date no one else. So at the end of the day, you were still supposed to be loyal to me, whether we were boyfriend or girlfriend. You were technically still my boyfriend. I was technically still your girlfriend. So why is somebody else asking me about my relationship? That's weird. So with that being said, let's go. So I text her back and I was like, yeah, me and him was working on our relationship. Why are you asking? She was like, girl, I got some stuff to tell you. Can you FaceTime me or can you call me? Hold on. You said what? You said what? You got some stuff to tell me? Why do you have some stuff to tell me? That's weird. Why? Like, I'm still kind of trying to figure out why she even texted me in the first place. Because you're supposed to be loyal to me. Okay. So I'm like, yeah, girl, I'm going to call you. She was like, is he around you? I was like, he is. I was like, but we not in the same room. So I went on the porch and I got on FaceTime with her. And she was telling me, she was like, girl, he came to see me. Okay, so New Year's Day, the 31st last year. I can't remember what day it was on. Okay, look, so let's say it was on a Friday. And he actually came back into town on a Monday, but he didn't see me until Friday. But I'm supposed to be your girl, right? You didn't see me until Friday. So she tells me while I'm on the phone, she was like, girl, he came to see me on Tuesday. And I'm like, Tuesday? And he came to town Monday, and you went to see her on Tuesday? But you didn't come to see me first? Okay. Okay, you little sneaky little thing you are. Okay, so I'm like, oh, he came to see you on Tuesday. She was like, yeah, he came to see me on Tuesday. She was like, and we did some sexual stuff, but the only thing that we didn't do was this. And I was like, oh, okay. I said, okay, that sounds good. Sounds good to my ears. Like, tell me some more. Spill the beans. And so he came up to the porch. And while she was talking, he was like, it's not even like that. It's not even like that. And I was like, what you mean it's not like that? If it wasn't like that, she wouldn't be telling me this, because she wouldn't feel the need to tell me it wasn't like that if it wasn't like that. But clearly it was like that, and clearly you gave her the ups and to show her it was like that. Now you're trying to play her and you're trying to play me. And you're trying to play two sides of the fence, and that's not okay, because nobody in their right mind will feel like they have to come tell your girl that you've been having on the internet and everyone sees that it's me. She wouldn't have to come to me and be like, this is what he's been doing. You know what I mean? If you were being loyal and if you were being like doing what you're supposed to do, then that wouldn't even have been a problem. And I'm like, what are you talking about? It's not what it seems. So I told her, like, I was like, give me a second. And I hung up, I was like, I'm going to call you back. So he's like, it's not even like that. He was like, me and you have been arguing, so it was no point in me coming to see you. I said, what? I said, so you go see somebody you used to mess with? That doesn't even make sense. Why would you go see somebody else that you mess with because we're arguing? Clearly you had an ulterior motive. You wanted something from her, or you wanted to give her something. You know what I mean? Like, it's not adding up. The fuck? I mean, sorry. That's like if you're in a marriage and you're arguing with your significant other, and then he goes to a bar to get some girls because y'all are arguing. That doesn't make sense at all. At all. It doesn't make sense. Okay. So I'm like, oh, really? It's not like that. I said, so why does she feel the need to call me and come tell me this? He was like, Da, 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 da. I was like, yeah, blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. You just talking. Now you're trying to defend your case that you can't defend. So I call her back and she's letting me know, like, this whole time y'all been going out, he's still been texting me. He's still been calling me. He's done came to see me. We've done stuff. And I'm like, oh, really? This is how it's going. Mind you, I'm sewing. Oh, and if you ask me about my shirt, quick intermission. It says hashtag no more black L's. Read it the right way. Hashtag no more black L's. Meaning no more black losses. Meaning black people, we don't need no more. We don't need no more deaths. We don't need no more injustice. So that's what the shirt means. Yes, I love the shirt, but people read it wrong. They're like, no more blacks. No, it doesn't say that. No more black L's. Read it right. Anyways, back into the story. So I called her back, and like I said, she was telling me all this stuff, and as she's talking to me, he's right beside me, and we're on the porch. And he's listening to everything she's saying. He took my phone out of my hand and was like, why are you telling her this? You could have kept this between us. It's not even like that, and you're doing too much. So I'm looking at him like he's a fucking fool. Because what are you talking about? Did you really just say you could have kept it between us? Now you really got me messed up. Because what? Who in their right mind says some stupid stuff like that? You talking about you could have kept it between us? Now you need to get out of my house because you're being disrespectful. And not only are you being disrespectful, you came into my house, smiling in my face, kissing on me and touching on me, and you're talking about you could have kept it between us. Ew, you're nasty and you're weird, because why do you feel like that's okay? You could have kept it a buck. You should have came in my house and been like, I ain't gonna lie, I've done this and I've done that, and I would have said toodaloo along the way. I would have said toodaloo as soon as you told me that, because I don't need that. Because at the end of the day, I am loyal and I know what to do when I know what to do in a relationship and I'm dealing with someone, and I'm not gonna make anyone else feel like they're in the same position as you or they have a one up on you. And that's the whole thing. So he hung up on her, so I called her back. Because why are you hanging up on her? Sorry, y'all. My TV cut off because I was watching YouTube. And I'm like, no. And I called her back. And he went back into the dining room with my best friend. And I had told my best friend as soon as she texted me, I had sent her the message and showed her. So, like, she's quiet, but I had let her know what was going on. So I called her back and she's telling me some more stuff. And, like, she's going and she keeps going. And I'm like, oh, really? So I'm trying to figure some stuff out, trying to connect the dots, because I had already started feeling like this man was cheating on me. I just couldn't pinpoint it. And one thing about Margeliana, baby, one thing about me, if I know something, I know something. And when I'm right, I'm right. And I was right and I knew something. And I knew it before it supposedly even happened, but I knew it beforehand. And I should have stuck with my gut feeling and been like, you know what, even if I don't have the proof in the pudding, it's something going on. Because I knew it was something going on, but I didn't know who it was. But I did know who it was, but I didn't know. I didn't have enough proof to be like, But it don't matter, ladies. It don't matter. When someone is showing you or doing stuff, or you have a gut feeling that someone is not, that someone is betraying you or doing something wrong, trust that gut feeling, because more times than not, they are actually doing it. And you're trying to psych yourself out and be like, oh no, okay, it's okay. They clearly love me and they're not doing nothing. So, I don't have enough evidence. But baby, you got enough evidence and you have enough effort, and that's enough effort. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. You have enough, and you have enough insight, and you, like I said, your gut will always tell you. So she gets done telling me, and we said our little goodbyes, because first of all, like I said, it was weird for her to be talking to me anyway, and that's the whole point. Like, why does someone who I don't talk to and you don't talk to anymore come to me about our relationship? That's some weird shy stuff. That's so weird. Very weird. It's giving weird energy. It's giving your yuck, and it's giving your ew. Like, get out my house. Like, please go. So I go back in there and I'm like, yeah, this not it. You gotta go. He was already packing his stuff up. I'm like, good, please get out. When he was leaving, he had called a Lyft because, like I said, he didn't have a car, and I was not gonna let my best friend take him nowhere. He can take a Lyft. Like I said, it's the 31st of the year. The 31st of last year. And if that's not a sign, I don't know what is. This man, when after he was trying to get in his lift, he wanted me to give him a hug and a kiss. I said, boy, bye. Like, I'm not giving you nothing. You're not getting nothing more from me. And, like, why do you feel like what you did was okay? And then you're, not only that, you're sitting here trying to lie, acting like what she's saying isn't right. And I know it's right because of the way he reacted. You're reacting like you're guilty. You're reacting like you got caught, and you did get caught. You did. You did. You did. You was trying to have your cake and eat it too. So take your cake out your house. Bye-bye. Take your lift where you gotta go. Please get out. Don't come back. Like, no. It's not giving. It's not giving. It's not giving. It's not giving. So, that was the story of how I found out I got cheated on. But little does everyone know, I had already been feeling like I was getting cheated on in the relationship. Like, that's a story time for a different day. I'll do a different day of my mental health last year. But yeah, so that was that. And to me, that was the biggest, red flag. One, you cheated on me. And two, God revealed it to me the last day of the year. I knew I had to get rid of you, because ain't no way God would show me this the last day of the year if he didn't want me not to take you into 2021. And he told me, God, revealing these circumstances, told me that you don't need to bring this man into your life. You don't need to be with him no more. You don't need to deal with this no more. And you definitely don't need to bring someone into a new chapter of your life if they're going to be treating you like this. Unfortunately, it took me finding out that he was cheating on me to leave him, rather than leaving him beforehand when I was already dealing with stuff that I was dealing with, like before I found out it was cheating. I just mean mentally. So like I said, that was the story time about how I found out I got cheated on. Sorry if it wasn't that interesting, but this is my life, But with that being said, it's almost been a year, and honestly, when I was crying, of course, that day, and then New Year's, I didn't bring New Year's in, like, I brought New Year's in crying, because I had went to my best friend's aunt's house, and my best friend's sister-in-law's house, because I didn't want to be at home, because I was, like, sad, and I was just crying. So, first of all, I didn't bring the New Year in with, like, good energy. Let that be known. I didn't bring the New Year in with good energy. So, like, yeah. I think officially being over, it wasn't being over him, it was over the relationship, because I dedicated my time, I dedicated my money. Give me my money back. Give me my money. Give it to me. You're a thief. Give me my money. Give it to me. Give it back. I want it back. I want it now. No, fuck that. But, yeah, so with that being said, it was just like, I was already mentally checked out, and I didn't know I was mentally checked out until I, after crying those days that I cried and being sad, it was like, whoa, you're actually okay. You're going to be okay. This is just the quiet through the storm. And then once the storm is over, you're going to reach your sunshine. And I did reach my sunshine, baby. I'm going to tell you about that. That's another story time. But, yeah, so it was like, it actually didn't take me that long to get over him. And you know how you'll forgive someone without telling them? Because, one, I prayed. And so, of course, I forgave him. Not for his benefit, but for my benefit. Because when you don't forgive someone who does something like that to you, you hold that pain on and you won't heal from it. And instead, you'll push it to the back of your head. And you'll continue to relive that trauma. And you continue to relive those circumstances without actually healing. And when you don't heal from something, it's harder for you to actually get into, let's say, another relationship or meet new people or like do certain things that you want to do but you can't do because you hold that pain on. So yeah, that's my story time. I'm gonna show you my bestie though. Y'all know oh no, y'all don't know my bestie, but it's my best. It's so dark in here. Let me turn the light on. This is my best. She made it for me from my college apartment. Hold on. There she go. Hold on. Here go our picture. I think we was in 10th grade. She wrote me this note in here. This note in here made me cry. This was when we was in 10th grade. This was last year in 2020. This was also last year for Valentine's. But yeah, that's my best. And this is my story time. And thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, share, subscribe.